welcome. A very warm welcome, a very warm welcome, a very warm welcome. International Society for Krishna Consciousness welcomes all of you for this Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, 18 days, 18 sessions, ninth chapter, ninth day, ninth session. This Srimad Bhagavad Gita means beautiful song of God. Srimad means beautiful, and Bhagavad means God, and Gita means song. It is a beautiful song of God, I would say a beautiful song of love. It's a beautiful love song of God. The love the Lord is having for all the living entities. This ninth chapter is entitled The Most Confidential Knowledge. Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya. And in this chapter, the most confidential subject matter will be revealed that the Lord really loves us. And how much He loves us, that we will see as we proceed. This, for better understanding of this subject matter, let us go through a small introduction. A father comes back home tired. The small boy opens the fridge, takes a Cadbury, opens the Cadbury, and just gives a small part of the Cadbury. And the father is very happy with this. What did this small boy do? Nothing. The Cadbury father brought, fridge the father brought, the house father brought, the sofa where he's sitting father brought. But the small boy just said, went open the door and just he saw that father is sitting, and he opened, even though the Cadbury father doesn't require, but the act of giving what the father has given back to father is so soothing to the father that he hugs and gives a lot of love again to the small boy. So the ninth chapter of Bhagavad Gita reveals how much the Lord loves those devotees who try to give something, to give back something like a leaf, a flower, a fruit, and water back to. To what extent the Lord loves them will be revealed here. For better understanding and easy assimilation of the subject matter, the session will be taken in following month. Phase 1 will see Krishna glorifies this Divya Gyan, that is divine knowledge, that is Bhagavad Gita. And people actually really surrender when they see something wonderful. So the Aishwarya Gyan will be revealed in sloka 4 to 10. And there are different type of worshippers. Again, we will see that in 11 to 25. And the glory of Krishna Bhakti will be really brought out in 26 to 34. Conclusion and question answer. So let us right away dive into the chapter 9, phase 1. Krishna glorifies the divine knowledge, and he says who is eligible and who is not eligible for this divine knowledge. Sri Bhagavan Vacha, once again, Vyas Muni, when he says Sri Bhagavan Vacha, that means beautiful, important person is speaking. Sri means beautiful, Bhagavan is the most important person, Vacha means speaking. He is saying something beautiful and important for us. That means Vyas Muni expects us to be very alert. We should have our waist tight, the backbone, neck, and head should be erect, and we should stop thinking whatever we are thinking. We should stop speaking whatever we are speaking. Stop doing whatever we're doing. Focus, laser, one-pointed focus. Catch every word, what to speak of every word, every letter. Shri Bhagavan Vacha idam tu te guhyatamam pravakshyami anusuyave jnana vijnana sahitam yajnatva mokshasya suma idam guhyatamam idam tu te guhyatam. Whatever is told is also sacred, but this is a greater secret. Krishna told that earth belongs to him. Like a father reveals, this property belongs to me, that property belongs to me. He doesn't tell it to everybody. This much money I have. So something more is being revealed. Idam tu te guhyatam pravakshami. And why I'm telling you this to you, Arjuna? Because anusuyave, you are free from envy. Envy means para utkarsha sahanam. When we see somebody doing better or having better, we are not able to digest. भला उसका कमीज मेरे कमीज से सफेद कैसे? How come his shirt is more whiter than mine? अरे बाबा, Krishna is kind. He is giving self ultra. Then at least we don't have self ultra, at least ultra, but Krishna is given at least self. So whatever it is. So Anasuya way. Somebody is doing well, nice. So the Krishna is saying the qualification for understanding Bhagavad Gita is to be non-envious. The more and more we become non-envious, the more and more Bhagavad Gita will be revealed to us. One may know all the slokas memorized, but will not understand the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna in the fourth chapter said, I am speaking Bhagavad Gita to you because of Bhaktosami Sakha Cheti. Krishna never said that one should have good, what do you call, Sanskrit knowledge or anything. He just says, Bhakta, become a devotee and become a friend of a devotee. That's all. Bhaktosami Sakha Cheti. And here, Anusuyave, non-envious. Automatically, the whole secret of Bhagavad Gita will be revealed. So this is the qualification. Once Prabhupada was in India, some Indian gentlemen, they came said, Srila Prabhupada, your devotees' pronunciation is not correct. Prabhupada said, yes, my devotees, disciples' pronunciation is not correct, but the renunciation is correct. This renunciation means becoming non-envious, becoming a devotee and a friend of devotee. So this is the third qualification we come across. Oh Arjuna, I am giving you knowledge, Vijnana, and the applied knowledge also. By knowing this, you will be free from moksha, from whatever is inauspicious. Everything auspicious will happen. Everything auspicious will happen. Subhada, everything auspicious will happen. Pure devotional service will start. Klesh Agni, Subhada. So, jnana means knowledge. That Rasgulla is wide, round in shape, and Vijnana means that wow, we pop it, and wow, it's very good. I want more. That is Vijnana. So, knowledge and practical knowledge will be given. This is Raja Vidya Rajagohyam Pavitram Idamuttamam Pratyakshabhagamam Dharmyam Susutam Kartam Abhyayam. Raja Vidya is king of Vidya. Vidya means the knowledge of the activity. We do many activity. All these activities we do, like playing, studying, working, cooking, and many more things, singing, dancing, everything we do, these are activities. The knowledge of that activity is called Vidya. And of all the activity of pleasing Krishna, bhakti, activity of bhakti gives maximum happiness. That's why of all the activities, the activity of bhakti is called king of all activities. And knowledge about the king of all the activity that uh, is called the king of Vidya, that is Raja Vidya. Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, and this again, king of all the. One may be having Bhagavad Gita for many years, may be reading it also, but it will not be revealed. It because it requires Bhaktosimi Sakachati Anusuya. Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, Pavitram Idamuttamam. It is very, very pure, and this syllabus is the topmost. Again, Krishna in 10th chapter will say, of all the science, of all science, the study of science of self-realization is the topmost. Pavitram idam uttamam pratyaksha avagamam dharmyam and we should actually practically apply it. Then we will realize this. Pratyaksha avagamam dharmam. This has to be applied. When we pop in the rasgulla, then we will say, wow, rasgulla is, yes, out of the world. So then it makes more sense. Otherwise, we may write thesis after thesis on rasgulla. There are people who are writing thesis after thesis on Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, but they are not chanting one round. Are not getting but 4 o'clock also. So we have to get into it. And believe it or not, those people who are writing thesis on Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and Bhagavad Gita, but they are getting at 10 o'clock in the morning and not even chanting. So, and drinking complete tea and sometimes beer also. They uh, they are not understanding what is happening. But Prabhupada spoke Bhagavad Gita to the hippies, and they started getting up at 4 o'clock, and they were into it. From hippies, they become happy. From Rusi, they become Rishi. From Chini, it becomes money, and Japanese started doing Japan. They were relishing it. Susukam kartam abhyayam. It is so full of joy, everlasting joy, and it is they continued years after years after years. Wow, 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 Krishna, you have glorified this knowledge of bhakti as Raja Vidya, saying that it's wonderful and joyful to perform, but then everybody should be doing it. Everybody should accept it. I see that not people are accepting. Yes, Arjuna, yes. Those who don't have faith, they will not accept this. Ashradhana Purusha Dharmasasya Param Tapa Aprapyamam Nivartante Mrityu Samsara Vartamani. Oh, they will go in the path of birth, death, old age, and disease. Mrityu Samsara Vartamani. They will not achieve it. Why they will not achieve? Because they don't have Shraddha. So, another qualification for understanding bhakti is we should have Shraddha, Krishna, on faith in Krishna. So the four qualification reveals automatically. One is Bhakta Asmi Saka Cheti, then Anusuyave and Shraddha. Ashraddhana Purusha, those don't have faith. Dharma Sasya Paramtapa, they will not, they will not, they will not achieve me. Forget about achievement. They will be in the path of birth, death, old age, and disease. Very painful life they will have. Oh Krishna, how can we make this Ashradhalu into Shradhalu? People without faith will become faithful when they see something wonderful. So Arjuna uh, is saying, so tell something wonderful so that those faithless will become faithful. Yes, Arjuna, yes, I'll be telling so those things which will make faithless into faithful. I make this big, big world. I make this big, big universe. I make all the facilities. These are big things done by me very automatically. So these wonderful things, when people hear, then the faithless will develop faith. Maya tatam idam sarvam javada jagad avyakta murtina matstani sarvabhutani na chaham teshu avastita. Not only I make it, and I observe it and control this also. And I'm everywhere. And I'm not there also. Krishna, when his impersonal form, Krishna is standing in Golok Vrindavan, and the bluish effulgence which is coming from his body is going all over the creation, and that is called impersonal Brahman. And in that impersonal manifested form, the entire creation is existing and is pervading the whole. It's like a bulb in one area of the room, and the bulb light is all over the room. Similarly, Krishna is in Golok Vrindavan, and the light coming is in all. So he is pervading all over. All the beings are me in me, but I am not in them. Can anybody dare say that I am everywhere? All everybody, everything is in me, but I am not in them. Only Krishna can say. Yeah, we can be in the room, uh, we can have some samosas and vadas in us. But we cannot have the whole world samosas and forget about the whole world within us. Krishna can say that because whatever he speaks truth, and apart from truth, he will not speak anything. So Krishna जो भी कहते हैं सच कहते हैं, सच के सिवा कुछ नहीं कहता है. He speaks the truth, he does not exaggerate. Nacha mastani bhutani pashyame yogam aishwarya bhuta brincha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavana. Yet everything created does not rest in me. Oh, behold my opulences. So when Krishna says that everything is I pervade and everything is in me, that is Krishna's impersonal Nirakar Nirvishesh Brahma Jyoti. Yet everything created does not rest me. That means Krishna is in Golok Vrindavan and everything is outside Golok Vrindavan is not inside that beautiful Braj Sundar, Sham Sundar, Gan Sundar, Nil Sundar, Krishna. Yet everything created does not rest in me. Oh, behold my mystic opulences. I said everything is inside me, and I say that yet everything created by me is not in me. It seems to be contradictory, and this is the beauty of the Supreme Person of Godhead. The Lord can walk, and is not walking. He is outside and also inside, and he is. In this way, we can see that these contradictory qualities the contradictory qualities, they find shelter in one person, that is God. Viprita samana tasmin swabhava. Viprita samanya. So this contradictory, seemingly contradictory qualities will find shelter in Krishna, and that is the beauty of Krishna. So, yet everything created is not under this is my mistake. I am the maintainer of all the living things, and I am everywhere. Krishna is everywhere like a super soul. This is the third form. Krishna, then Brahmajyoti, and Shirodaksha Vishnu, that is Paramatma. I am not part of the cosmic manifestation. For myself, I am the source of creation. Sham Sundar, Gan Sundar, Nil Sundar, Braj Sundar. यथा अक्षस्थितो नित्यं वायु सर्वत्र गो महान् तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीति उपधारया. Oh, Krishna, it looks little difficult for me to understand. Can you give some example? Yes. Then Krishna says, sky, below the sky, there is wind. Understand that the mighty wind is blowing everywhere. It's blowing everywhere, but it is still rested in the sky. Oh, Krishna, still I'm not able to understand what you're saying. So all the living beings are in that I understand now. But what happens to them when great dissolution takes place? So all the living entities, so the sky is there, the wind is also there, but the wind is there, but it is not, but wind is still move. It is not sticking to one area of the sky. It is going all over. Similarly, Krishna is there in one place, and at the same time, there are millions and millions of creation universes created, and they are all connected to Krishna. They are in Krishna. So in this way, Krishna is everywhere, plus he is in one place, Goloka Vrindavan. That only Krishna can do. I am sitting in the dining room. I cannot be in the bedroom. I am in the railway station. I cannot be in the airport. I am in one place inside, but I cannot be outside. But Krishna is inside and outside. This is the special quality vipritta samanya tashmin svabhava. Sarvabhutani kontaya. This is the wonder, this is the chamatkar or the great wonders of Krishna. And seeing this, a non-devotee or a faithless can become faithful. Sarvabhutani kontaya prakritim yanti mamikam kalpashaya punatani kalpado vishrijami aham. And when Brahma's 100 years get over, then what happens? Mahavishnu will breathe in, and as Mahavishnu breathes in, all the creation again goes into his nostril, and everybody is inside his divine body. From Mahavishnu, again he breathes out, all the creation goes away. So, in a way, Krishna in this ninth chapter, he says he is in Golok Vrindavan. At the same time, the light which is coming out is called Brahmajyoti. It is all over the creation. And from him comes Mahavishnu. And from Mahavishnu, all the material universes come and go, come and go, and come and go. This is all done in Brahma's 100 years. Prakritim Swam. So Krishna is doing such wonderful things like a magician is doing, throwing a ball and catching a ball and vanishing the ball and taking a pigeon and vanishing. So Krishna is producing universes and taking universes. It's such a wonderful activity. So faithless will become faithful. Prakritim samavistaya vishrijami puna puna bhutagramam imam krishnam avasam prakrite vasata. The whole cosmic order is under me, and under my will it is automatically manifested again and again, and under my will it is annihilated again and again. Brahma's 100 years, again the whole creation annihilation takes place. Again, Brahma takes birth. There is one more creation, and this goes on and on and on. As long as there is even one living entity, there will be the whole thing, one living entity um, which is not agreed to become a devotee. Krishna will keep the whole material world creation and annihilation, creation and annihilation, creation and annihilation. Oh Krishna, you're doing such so many activities and you're performing great acts. So you should be bonded by the karmic reactions. Yes, because when we do some activity, then there is action, and for action there is reaction also. But Krishna says, I am doing all these wonderful activities. I am doing all these activities, but I am not bound like these living entities. Why, Krishna? Because I do all these activities. Activity is not the cause of bondage. The uh, asakti, the desire for enjoying the fruits of the activity, that is the cause of bondage. I do all this activity out of love for my dear living entities. I have no desire to enjoy that. I will make this material universes. From that, I will make crores and crores of profit, and then I will have a special bungalow made in Golok Vrindavan. No, I have no such desires. I only desire that all these living entities take this process, rectify them, and be happy. So activity is not the cause of bondage. The desire to enjoy the fruits of the activity is the cause of the activity bondage. Na cha mam tani karmani ne badanti dhananjaya udasina vadasinam asaktam teshu karmashu. It is that asakti, that is the desire to enjoy, attachment. to the fruit of the activity is the cause of cause of uh, uh, bondage. I am very neutral, Arjuna. Why? How are you so neutral? Its example is that, like this, Arjuna, a king makes big hospitals, big schools and colleges. Yes, but the king is making this at the same time. King is not making it. How is that, Krishna? Yes, king gives the order, and the minister goes, and the labor makes the whole thing. They take the cement, they put the brick, and they do the one after another, one after. It's not that king is doing, but king is done. This big bridge is made by the king. The hospital is made by the king, but it does not mean the king is going and doing. Similarly, I do many things. I just have a desire, and it is executed by Mahavishnu and Brahma and others. So I just give order. I'm very detached. I just leave it to them. I just delegate it to them. It is like this, Krishna, Arjuna. A common man, he wants to smell the fragrance of a flower, so he will just breathe in and the fragrance comes into his of the flower comes. He did not put his nose into the flower. Similarly, I did not go and make the king does not need not go and take each brick and put cement and do it. He just gives an order. Similarly, I just give a order and it is all executed by Brahma and Shiva and others. And I am detached. I don't want anything from them. That's why. And not only that, I just look and glance upon them and everything starts happening. Maya adhyakshena prakriti suyete sacharacharak hetunanena kauntaya jagadvipa. Mahavishnu just glance on the universes and the whole universe starts happening. So in this way, the creation, annihilation, wonderful acts are being done by the Lord. And if somebody understands this, he will say, wow, the Lord is showing such wonderful acts and he's working so much for us. The faithless will become faithful. Oh Krishna, you create and provide unlimited planets. Your form is full of knowledge and bliss. You are the source of Mahavishnu. Yet, Krishna, some people despise you like Shishupal. What is the reason for this? Yes, Arjuna, I am the source of Mahavishnu, Brahma, and Shiva. Still, people who are envious, they don't accept that I am the source. They think that I am a ordinary boy from Vrindavan who became very clever in speaking and made some small kingdom in Gujarat, Dwarika, and uh, just uh, cheating people with sweet words. And they despise me, they criticize me, they are they are fools. Avajananti mamuda manusum tanum ashrita parambhava jananto mama bhuta maheshwara. They think that I'm an ordinary man. Avajananta mamuda, this muda, the fools. They think that I'm an ordinary human being with two hands and two legs. No, no, I have two hands and two legs. I am the original person and I create others in my form. Not that I copy their form. Manashum Tanu Mashrita. They think that is the ordinary Vrindavan boy who has got little intelligence and is very talkative. And with his sweet talks, he's trying to, you know, uh, eh, hypnotize people and to bring them under his control. They don't understand my topmost desire, Parambhav, is that to I want that everybody to be happy. Ajananto, they are unaware of my topmost loving nature. They all do not know that I am the controller of all the living entities. And they criticize, saying that he's an ordinary human being. They don't understand Shiva, Mahesh, Brahma. They also worship me. Fools, they just think that I'm an ordinary person. Yes, it is true. Shiva is saying that he is Ish Parameshwar. Brahma is saying Krishna is Parameshwar. And Vishnu, Mahavishnu also. take shelter of Krishna. But some fools in earth, they say that, you know, Krishna is not God, they are God. So only fools deride such Krishna. Oh Krishna, what is the destination of those who think that your human like form is illusionary and they disrespect you? Oh Arjuna, whatever they think, whatever they speak, whatever they do will be useless. Moga asha, moga moga asha, moga karmano, moga jnanavi chetasa, rakshashim asurim cheva, prakritim mohinim striha. Whatever they think will be useless. Whatever they do will be useless. Whatever they knowledge they possess will be useless. Whatever endurance they do will be of no use. They take shelter of Rakshas and Asuras. Who is Sur and who is Asur? Sur means those who uh, are in tune with Lord, and Asur are those who are not in tune with the Lord. In Hindi, it is like this. जो भगवान के सुर से सुर मिलाए वो सुर, जो भगवान के सुर से सुर ना मिले वो asur. So those who are in tune with the Lord teaching are sur, and those who are not in tune with Lord's teaching are asura. And prakriti mohini ashrita, they were bewildered, and they are in the material consciousness. Moga asha, whatever plans they have, one day we will be, one day I will be rich. Whatever plan they have, all that plan will be destroyed. Whatever activity they do, they become the richest man. Either the money will remain, they will go, or they will be there and money will go. Moga asha, moga karma, moga jnana, whatever knowledge they have, even if they get PhD next lifetime, they have to come and learn ABCD. And we chetasa, whatever endurance they have done will be of no use. Again and again and again, they will be in the cycle of birth, death. Oh Krishna, it seems in this material world, nobody is going to respect you. Who are the people who respects? Yes, there are people who respect me, Arjuna. Who are they, Krishna? Mahatma, this is the third time the word Mahatma comes. Mahatma namstu mam partha, daivim prakritim ashrita, vajanta ananya manaso, natva bhutadim avyayam. In the seventh chapter, Krishna says, how does the Mahatma, when does the Mahatma take birth? And he says that, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanvan Mam Prapadate. The Mahatma is born after many, many lifetimes. Okay, he is born. And what happens when how does a Mahatma die? That is in the eighth chapter. It says, Mam Upetya Punarjanam Dukkalayam Ashatam Napnuvanti Mahatmanam Samsitim Paramgatim, and after death he gets the highest abode. Okay, what will he do in this during his lifetime? That is mentioned in the ninth chapter. Mahatma Nam Stumam Partha Daivim Prakritim Ashrita Bhajant. He does bhajan. Ananya Manaso, na anya. He doesn't think anything other than Krishna. Gnatva, he understands Krishna is the source of all the living entity. Bhut Adim is the first living entity. Avyayam, again the word Avyay comes, is inexhaustible. Krishna was beautiful, and remain beautiful, and he is becoming more and more beautiful. With time, the beauty of everything reduces. Apple is fresh, but after 2 days, the apple becomes rotten. After 3 days, the apple starts stinking, and after 5 days, insects start coming. It becomes deformed. But Krishna was beautiful, is beautiful, and remain beautiful. So Mahatmas are not bewildered. Such great souls, they chant and dance and do. Uh, they love me and they know me. I am the greatest. Oh, how do they render service to you, Krishna? You want to know that? Yes, Krishna, yes. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dridabhrita namasyantascha mam bhaktya nityayukta upasate. They love me. And those who fall in love, actually they sing. Like Romeo was in love with Juliet, and we are singing the name of Juliet, Juliet, Juliet. Those who fall in love actually sing. Heer was in love with Ranja, and Laila was in love with Majnu, and he was singing the name of. So, though devotees of mine who are in love with me, Satatam, they take the name of me, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Yatantascha Dridvrita, and they do everything to please me. Like a beloved, like a lover says, I will build you a palace in moon, and he does many things, hard work. And the devotees of the Lord, they do wonderful temples and distribute books, and they make more devotees and farmhouse, many things for Krishna, because out of love, Chand chura ke leke aata hu. We say na, so they does something to please Krishna. Namasyantacha mam bhaktya, they do lot of namaskar. Like Raghunath Das Goswami was giving 3,000 obeisances, namaskar. They pay obeisances. They don't care whether there is dust or no dust. They just pay obeisances because Krishna is there. Namasyantacha mam bhaktya. 1,000 obeisances to the Archa Vigra, and 2,000 obeisances to all the Vaishnavas. That is Raghunath Das Goswami. Nitya Yukta Upasate. They will be always connected, either chanting or hearing. If not chanting and hearing, then remembering. Shravan Kirtan Smaran, 24 hours, either of one of them, they will be never ever be disconnected. That is Mahatma. That kind of lover they are. They love me so much. They love me so much. In return, I also love them. This is the art of loving. The ninth chapter. Jnana yajnana chapi anye yajanti mam upasate ekatvena pritatvena bahuda visato mukam. In this world, there are only two kinds of living entities: those who hate you and those who love you. No, Arjuna, no. There are others also that is being mentioned here. Everything is not black and white. In between, there is violet, indigo, blue, uh, green, yellow, orange, and red, vibgyor. So everything. So in between the those who Duskritinam and Sukritinam, there are others who engage in sacrifice of cultivation of knowledge. They worship the supreme Lord as one without second, and others as diverse in many and in universal form. So in this way, there are they are one. Uh, 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 they 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 there is four kind of Duskriti Nam and fourth kind of Sukriti Nam, Devi Devta Bad and Brahma Bad and Maya Bad. And here the Virat Bad has been also brought in. Those who worship as this universal form, Bahuda, whatever they see, Ekatvena, Pritatvena, Bahuda Vishato Mukam. This is the universal form. Some say that God is one, some say there are God is many, and some say the whole universe is God. So that is mentioned here. Aham Kartur, and but my pure devotees, they love me so much, and they know that everything in this world is by God, for God, and of God. So everything in this world should be understood to God, and should be used to please God. That is called yajna. So my pure devotees, they see anything and everything immediately. If it's a kerchief, they will use this kerchief in Krishna's service. If it is a mic, they'll use this mic. In, if it is a laptop, they'll use this laptop. If it's an aeroplane, they'll use everything in Krishna's service. So in this way, my devotees, they know everything is from God, by God, and for God. Aham karturham yajna swada aham aushadam mantra aham evajyam aham agnir aham hutam. They know that from Krishna has given all the rules and regulations, and Krishna is Yagya, and the ancestors, they also come from Krishna. The herbs, they come from Krishna. The Maha Mantras and mantras, it is also coming from Krishna. The butter is also coming from Krishna. The fire is coming from Krishna. Everything by God, of God, and for God. So in this way, पिताहम अस्य जगतो माता दाता पितामह Vedyam Pavitram Omkaram Riksham Yajurevacha. The Lord is like our Father. Jesus Christ says, I am Son of God. We are also children of God because Krishna says, I am Pitahamasya Jagato. He is like our mother. Mother is always very, very merciful and very soft-hearted. They have only one desire. My child should get the best. And Krishna has that desire. We should get the best kind of happiness. Tata is providing everything, everything in our Bharat Desh, India. There is a bank called Dena Bank. Dena means giving bank, but but the real Dena Bank is Krishna. He gives earth, water, fire, air, ether to everyone. Whereas we are all Lena Bank, we are takers, everything from Krishna. Mata Data Pita Ma is like a grandfather. Father gives everything, but he is very strict. But grandfather gives everything and lovingly he rectifies us also. Vedyam, the goal of all the Vedas is Krishna. Pavitram, Krishna is pure. So just by getting connected to Krishna, Jamil becomes so pure. Riti becomes non-envious and Chitraketu becomes non-greedy. Omkara, Rik, and the Om in Rigved, Yajurved, Samved is actually another form of Krishna. The sound, uh, the oral form of Krishna. I am the goal. I am the maintainer. I am the master. I am the witness. This is only Krishna can say. This only Krishna can say. Nobody else can say that I am the master. गतिर्भर्ता प्रभु साक्षी निवास शरणम सुहेद प्रभाव प्रलय स्थानम निधनम बीजम अव्ययम. I am the goal, I am the sustainer, I am the master, I am the witness, I am the abode, I am the refuge, I am the most dear friend. I create and I annihilate, I am the basis of everything, I am the eternal soul. So this only Krishna can say, you know. I am the master. Let us take, I am the master. So we may see there are master in the class, there is a class monitor is the master, but master of the class monitor is the class teacher, and master of class teacher is the principal, and master of the principal is the trustees, and the master of trustees are the education minister. Master of education minister is prime minister, and the master of prime minister is time, and master of time is Krishna. And is there any master of Krishna? No. So Krishna is the sustainer, maintainer, goal, abode, and is a real friend. He said this in the fifth chapter. Bhuktaramega tapasam sarvalokamayasam suhirda sarvabhutanam is our dearmost friend. He is our dearmost friend. We should understand. Chanakya Pandit says that my father used to say that enemy chooses us, but we should choose our friend and we should choose Krishna as our friend. You know, we don't choose enemy. Enemy chooses us, especially for devotees. Tap, tapami aham varsham nigrinami utsrijami cha amritam chaiva mrityum cha sadasha chaham arjuna. So I give heed and I withhold and send forth rain. Yes, who can give sunlight? Who can give rain? It's Krishna. I'm in immortality, and in where Krishna was immortal and is immortal. And if we practice Krishna consciousness, we will get an immortal spiritual body. And Krishna is immortal, but is also death personified, like time. So we see Viprit Samanya Tasmin Swabhava, contrary qualities can find uh, shelter in Krishna only. He is death also, he finishes everything, but at the same time, he is immortality. Both spirit and matter are in me and comes from me. So in this way, त्रिविद्याशां सोमपापूताप यज्ञैरिष्ट्वा स्वर्गतिं प्रार्थयान्ते ते पुण्यमासाद्य सुरेन्द्रलोकम् अश्नान्ति दिव्यं दिवि देवा भोगान्. The pure devotee knows all these things, but those who are those who are blinded by lot of desire, they don't go to Krishna, they go to other demigods, and they study the Vedas and they have the intense desire to drink so much juice, so that they can go to heaven and have good time. These demigod worshippers are actually worshipping me indirectly, not directly. So, so they are doing it avidhi purvakam. So they are doing, and they are chanting mantras to being purified. But they go to the heavenly planet where they meet Indra, and they are with Apsaras and Gandharvas, and they have a good time. But for how long? Tetam bhuktva swargaloka vishalam shinne punya martya lokam vishanti evam trai dharmam anuprapana gata gatam kama kama labhyante. They work hard. They do lot of yajna, they chant, they do lot of austerities so that they can go to heaven. But Sinya Punyam, as soon as the visa is over, they have to go back, you know. Te tam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam. That swargalok is very, very vishal, very book. After enjoying, the money is over, then they have to come again. Like we throw a ball, as long as the energy is there, the ball will up, up, up. When the energy is lost, again the ball has to come down. Similarly, they go to the moon planet, again they have to come back. So, Sinya Punya, the devotees of other demigods and demigods, they work hard, but after doing that, again they have come to this place of birth, death, old age, disease. Punyashin Mrityu Evam Trai Dharmam Anupraprana Gata Gatam Kama Kama Labhyante. They again into the cycle of birth, death. Gata means one who dies, Agata means one is alive. Gata Agatam, they are in this path. Oh Krishna, this is cheating. This is cheating. The demigod worshippers are working so much, and they have to work hard. Again they come into the cycle of birth, death, old age. Whereas, whereas I will tell you, Arjuna, my devotees, they love me so much that their only qualification is they love me. They don't get deviated for any reason. Ananya chintayanto mam ye jana paripasate Tesham nityabhyuktanam yogakshema vahamiham. They are the Mahatmas, the Mahatma. Mahatmanam sumam partha devim prakritim asrita bhajanta ananya manasa natvam Mam, Mokshasya, Subhat. So they are Mahatmas. They will not be tempted by heaven, Apsaras, and Gandharvas. Na anya, nothing can deviate them. They only think about me. Na anya ananya chinta yantama. They want to think about Krishna, Krishna's beautiful form, Krishna's beautiful name, Krishna's beautiful pastimes and qualities. Nothing else will please them. They love me so much, and in return, I also love. They also always take my name, Satata Kirtayantamam, and they do big, big things for me. They pay obeisances. In return, what should I do? They don't want anything from me, but what I do is Yoga Kshema Bhahamiham. Whatever they don't have, I bring it to them, and whatever they have, I protect. Ye Jana Paripasate, they are always into my devotional service. Tesham Nitya Bhiptanam, 24 hours, 7 into 20, 24, and 7 days a week, and 30 days in a month, 365 days, they're in love with me. And whatever they require, I bring it. Personally, I bring it. Oh, Krishna, what kind of devotees they are that they let you carry what they need in your head. Krishna says, Vahami aham. Vahami means like a waiter brings the in the plate idli chutney, tomato, and whatever we order, dosa. So he said, Vahami aham. But Krishna says, no, no, no. They don't order. They in fact, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. They in fact, the battery, Hare Krishna, uh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. So Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. So my devotees, they don't order. In fact, out of love, I carry what they require. I carry. It's like like a lover, he carries the beloved. The weight of the lover is there, but out of love, he can carry the burden. Like a mother, out of love, carries a heavy fat baby, but she doesn't. There is pain, but she loves the baby so much that the pain is not. Pain is insignificant. Out of love, I do. I am making such big universes and carrying such a big universes and carrying the needs of loving devotees is nothing. I do it. They don't ask. In fact, they never ever uh, ask anything. They say, na dhanam, na janam, na sundaram, kavitam, na jagadesh kamane. So I say, what do you want? They say, bhakti, more service. So I secretly provide whatever they want. Prabhupada was in America, and Krishna provided devotees to him, then temples to him, because only qualification of Prabhupada was he was in loving service for Krishna. Oh, what about those who are worshipping the demigods, Krishna? They are also your worshippers. What about their benefits? Why don't they come to you? It seems that you are very partial. You only let your worshippers and devotees come to you. No, Arjuna, no. Ye chapi anya devta bhakta yajante shraddaya अन्विता ते आपि माम एव कौन्तया यजन्ति अविधि पूर्वकम. They worship me, but their worship is very indirect. For example, there is a man who's doing good activity for 10 lifetimes. If he does good activity, then he becomes a worshipper of a demigod like wind god, or he may be born in Egypt or some other European country. He will become a fire god worshipper. And for another 10 lifetime, he becomes a worshipper of demigod goddesses. Then he will be promoted to become a worshipper of Durga Devi. That is in India, in Bengal, or some places. And 3 lifetimes, when he becomes a good worshipper of Durga Devi, like Kanyakumari or Vaishnava Devi, then Durga Devi will promote uh, that devotee to become a Shiva devotee. And 3 lifetimes he becomes a very good worshipper of Shiva. Then Shiva will promote him to Krishna Bhakta. So he is worshipping, but it will take many lifetimes. It is indirect. So they are doing it in a wrong way, and they have to work hard. And my devotees, the only qualification is that anna na anya chintayantamam ye jana parivasate. They just love me. Just love me. Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhu eva cha na tu mam abhijananti Venanta Chamanti Te. My devotees, they know that I am the enjoyer, I am the master of services. Therefore, those who don't recognize my true transcendental nature, they fall down. Whether it's a demigod worshipper or a Mayavadi or whatever it is. But my devotees, na anya, they don't get tempted. They just think. But the demigod and demigoddesses worshipper, they, for their greed, they give importance to Shiva, Ganesh, and others, and they refuse to accept the transcendental form of Krishna, and they go to the abode of demigods. But this is injustice. The demigod worshippers are working so hard for many lifetimes, and but they have to be in the cycle of birth, death, old age, disease. You are doing injustice. It is wrong, Krishna, wrong. It's a lot of hard work. But your devotees, they are just chanting, dancing, and having feast. That too on Ekadashi. What is this? This is not correct. No, Arjuna, no, this is not. This is not injustice. They get what they want. They wanted demigod and they got demigod. They wanted to be with the ghost. They are going with the ghost. They are going to. They wanted to be with their forefathers. They are going to forefathers. And my devotees wanted me. They are coming to me. It's that simple as that. The demigod, they are not happy. How can they make their worshippers happy? The ghosts, they are themselves in a horrible state. How can they make their worshippers happy? The forefathers, they are in trouble. How can they remove the trouble of their worshippers? I am happy, I am blissful, I am joyful, and those who worship me, they also become peaceful, happy, and joyful. I am eternal. My followers also become eternal. Demigod, forefathers, ghosts, they are not eternal. So they get what they want. I am not cheating. This is not injustice, Arjuna. This is not injustice. So in this way, my devotees, they love me, and I love my devotees. The process of bhakti, Arjuna, is very simple. Very simple. Out of greed, they go to different demigods and the forefathers and Pitra. Just out of love, give me one leaf. Patram pushpam palam to yam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktya upahartam asnami prayatatmana. They love me, that whatever they eat, they offer it to me, and then they accept it. Like Kelavecha Sridhara, he was selling Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's contemporary. He was selling banana leaves, banana fruit, and banana flowers, and whatever money get, he was offering it to Ganges and asking, "Please make me a better devotee." And out of love, he used to sell this banana leaf, banana flower, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to come and beg, ask, "Give me this," and take because there was love. There are many more in Bengal. There are many banana fruit seller, leaf seller, and flower seller. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to him because there was love in his offering. So in this way, whatever we offer with love, so Sabari was giving fruit which was eaten by her and giving the what jutan, that contaminated thing. But Lord Ram ate it because there was love in it. Nobody can dare do that. When Krishna was sitting with his friends, Brahma came from the sky to see who is this boy, Brahma. But he saw that who is this boy, Gopal, and he saw that he is taking food from his friend's hands and eating. What to speak about that? The water which was drunk by Madhu, that fat boy, what is his name? the, mm, uh, the fat friend of Krishna is uh, always eating. He's the fattest of all in his team. Shloka Bhim, Arjun, Stoka Krishna, Arjun, Sudama, many of his friends, and so he was drinking water. Actually, he was drinking buttermilk, which his mother gave, and he was drinking it before Krishna could even, and not sharing it to Krishna. Krishna got angry. He said that how dare he is taking the nectar. So so he went to this friend of his, and as he was drinking more, and when he saw Krishna coming, he was taking the last gulp and threw the pot. He said, "How dare you not share it to me?" Because this friend was feeling that the buttermilk has become so bitter. I don't want to give that bitter buttermilk to whom Krishna, and he was drinking it. But Krishna saw, and then he saw that the last gulp is still there. And Krishna thought, I will take it. And he gave two slaps in two cheeks. So there was a spray of buttermilk coming. But this friend thought this bitter buttermilk should not go. So he turned his face to the right, and there was a spray of buttermilk going towards the right. But Krishna, like a big goalkeeper, jumped and he put his position so that all the bitter buttermilk came into his mouth. And he said, "This is the greatest, sweetest buttermilk I had." Because there was love in that water, there was love in that fruit, and there was love in that offering of the banana pill given by Vidurani. I accept that. I accept love. I accept love. My devotees love me so much. And what I require is love. Whereas I have everything. I have everything. You name it. I have everything. Everything comes from me, is for me, by me. But I require love. Love sustains me. Oh, Krishna, what about somebody who wants to love you but is not able to love you like Sabari or this Brajvasis? What about them? They can practice. They can practice Krishna consciousness. Whatever they do, whatever they eat, whatever they offer, whatever tapas austerity they do, let them do it for me. Yad karoshi, yad ashnasi, yad juhosi, dadashi, yad tapasyasi, kontaya, tatkurushva, madarpanam. Let them offer whatever they are doing. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, just, just do give, just do it as an offering to me. Austerities, you just offer it to me. So in this way, whatever we do, whatever we eat, yat karoshi, whatever you do, offer it to Krishna. Whatever you eat, first offer it to Krishna. Whatever we offer, offer it to Krishna. Whatever we give, offer it to Krishna. Whatever austerities, Ekadashi, just give it to Krishna. And in this way, wonders will happen. There was a very, 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 very uh, non-pious Brahmana. Non-pious Brahmana. So after death, after death, he was caught by the Yamdutas and brought to Yampuri. Yamraj said, any good activity? No good activity. One said, what to be done? Wait a minute. Chitragupta said, one day he was in the beach and he was eating puffed rice. And while he was eating puffed rice, he threw the puffed rice, thinking that the puffed rice will fall in his mouth. Wind came and took away the puffed rice high in the sky. So he said that now this puffed rice will mix with the sand. I will not be able to eat. So he just said, Narayana Arpanam, Krishna Arpanam, Narayana Arpanam, Narayana Arpanam. And the puffed rice fell down. For this act, he should get heaven. Then he said, heaven or hell. He said, please, please, I am very weak. Let me go to heaven first. But he remembered. Just he said, Krishna Arpanam, Mad Arpanam, Vishnu Arpanam. Then, as soon as he went to the heaven, he saw there is a beautiful, 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 beautiful garden with a lot of flowers, rose flowers. And there was a gardener. He said, please give me the knife, the scissor. And he started cutting the rose flowers and said, Krishna Arpanam, Krishna Arpanam, Krishna Arpanam, Krishna Arpanam, Krishna Arpanam, Krishna Arpanam. So much Krishna Arpanam was being told, all his sin got eradicated and flight from Vaikuntha came and he paid obeisance to Yamaraj and he went to Vaikuntha. So if we are not that pure like Sabari or Vidurani or Kilavecha Sridhara, at least we can practice and whatever we eat, we do something. Let us say that whatever, like, there's a culture. I remember in Deepavali and birthday, new clothes we wear, but we offer it to in front of the altar with haldi and we take it. So this culture can be adapted. So what is the difference between the pure devotee and the Yat Karoshi, the devotees who are not that pure? So the first, those devotees who offer first, the devotees who offer Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, they actually are completely dedicated and surrendered to Krishna. And now, after surrendering, they do their activities. But whereas the second is they do activities and surrender the result to Krishna, and gradually they will be upgraded. So that is the difference between the two kinds of devotees. Shubha Shubha Phaler Evam Moksha Yasi Karma Bandhane Sannyasa Yoga Yukta Atma Vimukta Mam Upaishyashi. And by devotees are by acting, doing activities for me, they will be free from all bondages, auspicious, inauspicious. They are fixed in in purifying themselves and becoming more and more surrendered and liberated. They are like, it's like a prison house. There are many prisoners, and there is one prisoner who is very careful. He says that I will do what the government wants, and he does all the good things, and gradually the jailer will liberate him, and one day will say that he is the best of the prisoners. He should be given, he should be taken out from the prison house. Similarly, the devotee, a devotee of mine, does everything to please me, and gradually he gets liberated. Oh, Krishna, this is too much. You only deliver your devotees and bring them to you, and not the non-devotees, not the even the demigod worshippers and the for the worshippers or the ghost worshippers. They are also doing, but you are very partial. It means that you also have attachment and aversion. You are attached to your devotees, and you are averse to the non-devotees. Is that so? No, no, Arjuna, no. Samaham sarvabhuteshu name desha deshosti na priya yajanti tu mam bhaktya maite teshu chapyaham. No, everybody is my children. I give sunlight to everybody. I don't say that I will give sunlight to only devotees in Singapore and no non-devotees in Singapore. No, no, no. Krishna gives sunlight to everybody and the rain to everyone. So wind to everyone. I give everything to everyone. For me, everybody is my children. I love all of them. Samaham sarvabhuteshu namedeshati na priya. Nobody is dear to me, nor I'm averse to anybody. But those who are my devotees is like my family members. It's like this: a king is kind to the whole citizens, but for his for the prince and the princess and the queen, there is a special affection that is natural. Similarly, Krishna is equal to everyone. Samaham sarva bhuteshu name dveshasti na priya yabajanti tu mam bhaktya. My teshu chapya. My devotees are like my family members. They are very dear to me. What to speak about that, Arjuna? Even if my devotee, if he does something wrong, Pichetu suduracharo bhajate mamananya bhaksadureva samantavyam samyak vyavasthito hi saha. My devotee who is in love with me, by mistake he commits an abominable act. Still, I consider him as my devotee, and because he is loving me, he is loving me. This is the most confidential knowledge. Krishna loves his devotees so much so that even they commit a abominable act by mistake, he forgives them and he accepts them as sadhu. That is the love Krishna has got for devotees. While performing this act, he says that, oh, I am a sinner, I am an offender, nobody is worse than me. Oh, how can I do that? How can I do that? He curses himself. And in the fire of regret and the fire of regret, he actually burns away uh, uh, all the sins, and again he takes up Krishna consciousness seriously, because seriously, and again comes back to his uh, original Krishna conscious status. Oh, Krishna, I can understand he's a sadhu if he's worshipping, but he's doing nonsense. How can we call him a sadhu? Because when he's doing this act, which is not, which looks like a sin, but he is actually cursing himself. Oh, I am the worst of the worst. How come I fall into such abominable act? How can I smoke cigarette after becoming? But while doing that, he is regretting, and in the fire of regret, the tendency to commit the act again goes away, and now he becomes, oh Krishna, I am a sinner. please accept me. And he takes this process more seriously. And this time he becomes a better version of his own self. And he becomes a much better version because he coming with uh, he becomes more humbler than before. And in this humble mood, he says, Mosama patit napai are, and he takes this process more seriously and becomes a better version of his own self. Shipram bhavati dharmatma shakshat shantin nigacchati kontaya pratijani hi name bhakta pranashati. Oh, Kontaya, Arjun, you son of Kunti Maharani, you declare to this world that my devotee will never ever uh, uh, will be perish. He will quickly become righteous and attains the ultimate peace. Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma Shakshat Shantim Nigati Kontaya Pratijani Name Bhakta Pranasham. My devotees never perish. Oh Krishna, why do you want me to announce this, give this statement? Why do you want me to say this thing? Because Arjuna, the Bhagavad Gita will be revealed to people after Mahabharata, and people will say, Krishna speaks big things. He said that he will not take weapon. But on the 10th day, when Bhishma Pitamaha will be very heavy on you, and he will shoot arrows, at the time I will take a chariot and will try to fight and throw it on Bhishma Pitamaha. Bhishma, everybody will say, Krishna speaks some things and does something. But they know that if my devotee says something, I will do anything and everything to make sure what my devotees say comes true. What will happen, Krishna? What will happen? Then Krishna says, people will say, Oh Arjuna, you are my spiritual master, and they fall down at your lotus feet and accept you as a spiritual master. So do this. Take bumpers, make that announcement in the crossroad. The devotee of Lord never ever perishes. And whatever they say will come true, and people will accept you as a spiritual master. So we should be we should understand this concept very clearly, because whatever a pure devotee says, Krishna will make sure it comes true. For example, when 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 Prahlad said there is God in the pillar, and to make his words true, the Lord came. Yeah? Then he came in the pillar, and he tore the pillar, and he appeared. So Satyam Vidatum Nija Bhritya Bhashitam. He makes the words of his devotees true. And Prabhupada said, if my devotees will come back to Godhead, just practice Krishna consciousness. Chant 16 rounds every day, follow 4 regulated principles, don't leave ISKCON. Do these 3 things. If flight from Vaikuntha does not come, don't worry. If they complain that, Arey, Antakali Chamma Sarvamukta Kalevaram is not 100% pure, don't worry. Just do this uh, chant 16 rounds, follow 4 regulated principles, don't leave ISKCON. If Vaikuntha plane will not come, I will take a plane from Golok Vrindavan, and because Radharani given me a special key, I will take that key, and I will take a flight from Golok Vrindavan, come and pick you and take you beyond Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha gate will be closed, will take you beyond Vaikuntha. The Mathura gate will be closed. I will take you beyond Mathura. The Dwarika gate will be closed. I will take you beyond Dwarika. I will take you to Golok Vrindavan. The Golok Vrindavan gate will get closed. Hey, yeah. So no problem. The front door is closed. I will take you to the back door. That back door will also close. They'll say that, oh, he has come. But don't worry, Radharani has given me a key for the small door in the big door, back door. I'll open that and take you inside, and everybody will welcome you. So we should be happy that we are in ISKCON, and we should be very careful not to leave ISKCON. Chant 16 round every day, follow 4 regulated principles, and not commit Vaishnava Prada and Vaishnava Ninda. And Prabhupada is there to help us. So we should take it very seriously from now till We leave this body, we should take it there. Mam hi partha vepa ashritam ye apishu papayoniya Sriyavaisha tata sudra te apiyanti param gatim. What to speak of those who commit offenses? If they are dear to me, then what to speak of my devotees are so dear to me. Anyone who takes shelter unto me, whether they are born in a they are from a lower birth, like women, Vaishyas and Sudras, they can also attain these ultimate abode, like Kunti, Draupadi. These are all women. And then the, then we have Shudras like Ravi, the shoemaker, uh, and Vaishyas, the merchants. So we find that Krishna consciousness is for one and all. Krishna is for all, and all is for Krishna. Whether one is a Sudra Vaishya or Striya, everybody can take up Krishna consciousness. What to speak of you, Arjuna? You are such a wonderful Rajarishi. Kim punar Brahmana punya bhakta Rajarishaya tata anityam asukam lokam imam prapya bhajasvama. So what to speak of others? You are a Rajarishi. So you should take this process more seriously. Make your life successful. How can I make my life successful, Arjuna? Just do these four things. Give me your mind. Manmanabha mad bhakta madhyajimam namaskaru. Mameva shashya yukta evam atmanam matta parayana. You become Krishna Parayan, Narayan Parayan, Damodar Parayan. Just give me your mind. Just give me your mind. Krishna is asking mind. So Krishna is asking mind. But what we give our body and money to Krishna, but not mind, because we give our mind to others. Many times, young boys and girls, they come to me and say that last year I gave my heart to someone, and the very next day they gave the heart to someone else, and they are disturbed. And I say, Arey Baba, why did you give mind to somebody? The mind is so fragile. Mind belongs to Krishna. Krishna said in 7th chapter, Bhumi apanola vayu kamman madbuti revacha ahankar itiyame binna prakritiya sada. It belongs to Krishna. It should be given to Krishna. Why did you give? Because the mind is so fragile. They cannot, nobody other than Krishna can handle this mind. They will break it. And we'll sing, Sisha ya dil ho, aake toot jata hai, phoot jata hai, root jata hai. And all this. It's very fragile. Only Krishna can handle it very carefully. So Krishna says, please give the mind to me. No problem. Even if somebody has broken the heart, come back to Krishna. Krishna will again bind the mind and mind our mind. Mind our mind. That's Krishna's mind. So we should give mind to Krishna and nobody else. The minute we give our mind to anybody else, the whole life becomes very horrible. We need not see any more horror movies. Just give mind to someone other than Krishna. Everything will be a horror, or it will become an horror. No more Dracula movies, no exorcist, all that automatically it will become. And once we give our mind to Krishna, everything will be blissful, joyful, or if in very near future will be blissful, joyful, and blissful, peaceful. Man mana bhakta, be my devotee. Get up early, chant my rounds, and chant the rounds, and offer obeisances to Krishna and all the devotees, and do arti puja or see the arti and puja. Just be absorbed in me. Just do that. Life will be successful. So this process is for all. Krishna says, Samoham Sarvabhuteshu. What to speak of big Rajarishis? Krishna consciousness is for everyone. Krishna is for all is for Krishna. So we also belong to Krishna, and Krishna also wants us. Krishna loves us, each one of us, each one of us. We may not say that he's for loving so many, really, he has got so many gopis, he's loving them, but still he loves us. He wants our love back. He wants us, our love. Krishna is loving us, He is giving us everything, but there is a delay from our side. We should now not delay more. We should take this process from now on till death. We should become a better devotee, pay obeisances, and worship and give our mind to Krishna. Thus, please, Prabhupada and spiritual master, make our life successful. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Any question at this stage? So thank you very much. And so thank you, Abhinay, thank you, Anuj Prabhu. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Maharaj. Dandavat Pranam. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you so much.
you all are able to understand?
Yes, Maharaj, very much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. So thank you for being for allowing me to do some service. So tomorrow we'll meet sharp at 7:30 and go on till 8:30. So thank you, Hare Krishna. We'll dive into the 10th chapter. Hare Krishna, Dandavad.